Welcome everybody to the stream. Got a little bit of cleanup work to do here. And then once things get cleaned up a little bit, then I'll get working on some projects. So we're pretty close to our goal now of getting to affiliate. We got 3 out of the 4 things completed. We just need to stream today, and hopefully that will cross the check mark off on our last requirement. And we keep our average above 3 viewers, bleh, and then we should be able to get affiliate. So let's open. Then I can move over and start doing more streams. Hopefully, is the idea. That is the idea at the moment. Do I even have anything on that layer? No. I don't even think I need the... don't think I need the shadow layer either. There's nothing on that one. Don't need it. I don't know why it keeps putting me back at the top. Doesn't make any sense. Those go together. I need to go through and remove... what I'm doing right now is removing anything that is not an actual face. Or a face part. Of some sort. Ooh, I know what I need to do. I need to take these 2 things, put them at the bottom. So I can, there we go. I can see, just in case. So I'm looking over here in the layers panels to see, like, I have this question mark one. It's a question mark for that. I want to make sure I don't have any, like, blank or missing. Question is, do I take... those guys are all independent of each other. Yep. All separate parts. We'll keep those in here in this file for now. That's fine. This is fine. When did I turn that off? Let's go. This file was getting way too big and it was starting to become cumbersome to try and find anything in it. It was just struggling to keep everything. Like, I got candies and birds and everything else in here. It's like, I don't need everything to be in here. There's a bat in here too. These are all from social media posts that I've put out, so. But we don't need them. We don't need them in here. There's a... oh yeah, that's what the Christmas one. That's the snowflake. We can get rid of the snowflake. We don't need it in here. This one... that's right, it's the background for the Christmas stuff. I do want to keep that. Don't want to keep that. It's just redundant. It's the same thing over again. I don't know why I have this in here. That's all separated pieces. I have the original file still, so I don't need it. That's the button. Gets lost. It's a big button. It's a big button. Okay, get rid of that. Do I need him? Excuse me. Do I need? I want that one. Do I need this one anymore? I need to figure out, do I have that saved? Let's save this real quick before I go and mess with anything else. Question is, did I build that image anywhere else? Because I had made that for a standee that I had built. Was that in Printify? No, maybe in my stickers folder. No, it wasn't a sticker. Excuse me. Oh, there it is. It was in the book convention one. Yeah, there it is. Okay. I know I have a picture of it. Where do I have a picture of it at, though? Let's see. That would have been last year. Local flyers? No. Well, shoot. Where would that have been? That I would have taken. That's not library one. Wasn't week 39. Like, most of my time is spent, like, trying to find stuff that I've either done or track down, make sure I haven't, like, repeated something or something along those lines. I always have to remember I posted once a week, every week for 52 weeks last year. So I got, if I want to go find something, I have to go 52 weeks through it. Okay, so I found one. Duplicate. That was on week 47, 48. I thought I did better pictures of the standee, but might not have. What did I do? Did I do it? 52. Wasn't. Had to be after. Oops, wrong one. It had to have been after Halloween. Because it was in November. I'm pretty sure. I keep going back to the same ones. 38. No, 39 we already looked at. Maybe I didn't take good pictures of the standee. That one at Christmas time. It's not on my book photo shoots. Maybe it's in this year's promo stuff? Book promo, no. Photo shoot, no. Okay, it's not here. Thought I had taken a good photo of my little standee. Okay, there's... There we go. Not week 3, it's not week 4. Week 5. 6. Oh, maybe I didn't. Okay, that's fine. Wow, that's way too big. This is what the final thing looked like when I built it. Make it a little bit bigger. People can see it. There you go. Embed. It's in there. Good. Don't need the image anymore. Save. These are all the pieces that I cut it or printed out. This way I could cut out each one of these little sections on foam board and then combine them together to make this little 3D standee. That was the idea. But now that we've got that, save it again. I don't think we need this one here because we have it on that other file. So we can get rid of it here. What else do I have? Got the B. Got that B. Don't need them here. This was for something else. We don't need that anymore. We don't need the words. Don't need those words. Press the button first. Yeah, I want to keep that one. I don't need the grass and the bee here. Don't need that. Okay, don't need any of those 3. Okay, so then that slimmed us down a whole bunch, right? So we just have, yeah, faces. They should all be the same size. Costumes, objects he's holding. Do have the one where he's in the box. Is that? That's an image. We don't need it because we would want the actual Illustrator file for that if it was here. I do need a spreadsheet. I need so many spreadsheets to keep it all together and sane. That's why I'm trying to do a little bit of cleanup right now, is because it was even worse beforehand. But if I just limit it to just his faces and expressions for like making basic things for him, kind of like the one we worked on last week or a couple weeks ago, where it's just him with the little, yeah, that one with the little white around him, so that I can put it on images. Then it will be less complicated. It won't be as unwieldy with all of the stuff everywhere. I'm hoping. That's the idea, at least. Because I have, let's see, let's go back to the other one. I had to split it in 2. Okay, so this is what it looked like before. It had, okay, this one says layer 90, so was 90 layers in here at some point, which is way too many. It should not be that many. And there's a reason why it got really slowed down. But we can do the same thing here. So this one was pretty good. Okay, so I want to keep all the weird oddball stuff in this one. So like stuff with him in it, we don't need. This is going to be all the weirdo burrito stuff, so let's find. See how like it takes a minute for these to load because there's 90 things in here. It's way too many. And it's unhappy with me, which I understand. Okay, backgrounds. Okay, let's go back to the top. Okay, that's welcome. Just put that there for now. That can stay. Stay, stay, stay. Yep, yep. Good. Let's keep that one there for now. B. Nope. So I want those two gone. Yep, that one's right. These ones are all him. That one can be gone too. That was a background. Snowflake can stay. Okay, we'll name it so we know what it is. My goal is to, once I get to affiliate, I should be able to stream more often and actually show more like page progress and process for actually like illustrating and writing stories and stuff like that. That's what I'm hoping for, at the very least. Okay, so these are hands. We don't need any of these. We are going to keep the staff and the hat because sometimes I put those on other characters, which I do have a really cool idea to put the hat on the bird at some point. Construction hat's fine. Vest, that can go. Eyeballs, mouths, those can go. Question mark can go. Should be able to get rid of all of these. Just get rid of that for now. Let's keep the raindrop, or not the sweat drop on there. Get rid of the painful face here. Nothing on that layer at all. Okay, this is important for, I wanted to keep these separate. Let's get rid of that. Okay, I think we got it cleaned up now. It's like this guy's different because he's only half, and he's used for this stuff, for creating little images that wrap around corners. So he can live here in this file. That's fine. Don't need him other places for now. Okay. That should be good. Okay, so now the question is, I want to make, so this is basically our template, this guy right here. We want to make some more that kind of resembles this idea. So let's do, too big. Let's pick some of our faces here. This is the surprise. I don't think I like the black. I want the background. There we go. Now we can actually see around him. Yeah, that's better. Okay, so now that we're cleaned up, now we can start working on some of our other stuff. Doop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doo. Okay, so I want to do make a copy. Okay. Switch over to this real quick. Let's just get rid of these for the moment. Okay, so the idea is, so we have a couple things we can work on today. So I can work on making some new GIFs, which is generally just like short, small little animations that loop. I can do that, or I can work on trying to create some stuff like this with the white outlines around them, so then I can put them onto stickers and t-shirts and all kinds of other stuff. Don't know which one I want to do. If we do the GIFs, then people can tell me ideas for what, like the character can say things. Like here. And he's saying, look, this is a new reel. It's one I made for the reels. There we go, ungrouped. So then I can put something new in there. Put you back behind. There we go. Like I want to do one that says just new. Bold. We'll make it bigger. I think I've got a list here. I wonder if I could put that somewhere so everybody can see it. Get rid of the security face there. Like my daughter wanted me to do one that said heck on it. We can create. Oh, that's right. I have a couple new ones. That's right. I think it's MM. Gotta go to Safari and find out how to spell amused. Oh, I'm right. A-M-U-S-E-D. Amused. Now we can animate it. So we can do a couple different things. Group those together. I can animate that with like a pop. So it pops in. Bloop. And we could do something with this guy. We can use one of these, which are alright. Or we can make our own. Oh, it's going way across. Not the tumble. Neons. Nope. Stomp. No. Let's make this a little bit longer so we can actually see what's going on here. Boop. There's the pop. We want him to do something. We don't want him to pulse, to flicker. We don't want him to rotate. Okay, so we can also do something like this. Wait a minute, I did the wrong thing. Oh, this one. Oh, I want to change where it starts. Like that. So it comes into frame. Bloop. There we go. Something like that. Fun with animations. All 5 seconds. Let's see. Can we duplicate that? What does it look like? Oh, it didn't do the outro. Wait. Canva does some weird stuff sometimes where it's like, okay, here's your animation, and you have it set to both. So when it starts, it'll play the little thing, and then when it ends, it'll play it backwards. And then this one plays it, but doesn't play, but all I did was just duplicate that. But for some reason it just set it to enter. Weird. Don't know why it does it sometimes. Okay, cool. Download that. We want to download that as a GIF. Download. Can you make him slow blink? I could make him slow blink. That might be a little bit more. That means. Let me see. I think I have a blink. I could just do the flat eyes. We could do a couple different versions of this. Save to the download. Okay. Get rid of this one. Let's tell it not to do that. Okay, let's tell it not to do that, is what I said. Delete. Okay, so this is where we have to switch back and forth between Canva and Illustrator, because now we have to find that body and face. I know it's the little triangle mouth. I know I had it in here. I think it was those hands. Okay, so that should be the 2, right? Yeah, okay. So we're good there. So now we need to swap out. I've got... No, that's the wrong eyes. I think we want the ones that are completely flat. Slow blink. You have to figure out how to do that. There's some different ways I can mess with it. Like I can make different eyes to put on him. I'm trying to think of like the best way to animate something like that without having to do every single frame. Like that's the cool thing about like Canva is that if I want to do something like make you move up or down or fade in or something like that, like or jump, I have kind of those options with some of these, with some of their ability stuff here. But doing like individual pieces and stuff, then I have to get a little bit more creative with how to accomplish that. Can be done. Let's try something. Duplicate. Let's do. Might not be a slow blink, it might be a faster blink. Oh, I gotta delete the one behind it. I was like, why do I still have stuff back there? Lost his nose in the process. Don't know where I lost it there. Don't like the way where those are. Let's see. Let's see if I can make it work. Slow blink. Smartboard, export. Okay, let's go back to Canvas for a second. Let's see. We need to go to uploads. Oh, I forgot about the background. Boop. Poop nuggets. Let's try it again without the dang background. I think I called it blink. Wait, what did I name it? Oh, slow blink. That's right. Slow blink. There we go. Use artboard. Export. Replace that one because that was wrong. Get rid of this. Move to trash. There we go. There we go. Okay, so now we just need to figure out X, Y. Should be able to copy all of this. 1181.9. 8. Oops, I forgot what it was. No! I messed it up. Okay. 1181. One 181.9. Okay. Width, okay. Layer. 1. Okay, so this should be square. One 181 point. I don't know why it's not doing it exact. Okay, let's do this again. That one. That one. Now they're the same size. Exactly. Cheap viewers. Oh my god. That's what I want. I want them cheap viewers deleted. Duplicate page. Okay, so now we can get rid of this one. I wonder if I can just transition. I don't want to slide. Don't want to strip wipe. I think it would be a dissolve that I would want. Might work. Not slow enough. Screw it, let's just do 2.5 just for shits and giggles. Should dissolve really slow. Then duplicate. But we want that one to be here. The same dissolve. Let's make these all shorter. 2, 2, and 2. Let's make this one shorter. Let's make that like 0.5, so it's like kind of like a blink. This is the part where you have to go through and like mess with all of the little things you've got going on. So we just want the animation on that. The beginning. We want this to be stagnant with no animation. We want this one to be animation. We want this one just on exit. Okay, here we go. We'll move the words here in a minute. Kind of gives it a little He looks too happy with his eyes closed. He's just a happy boy. You're not wrong. Maybe I should have went for the flat instead of... So those are slightly curved. Yeah, it does do the eye animation. So that does work. Okay, so we know what it's supposed to do. We know what it's supposed to look like. So now we just gotta get the feel right. Okay, back to the Illustrator. Whee! Okay. There's the eyeballs. Okay, so those ones are not flat enough. So let's go, because I don't think I do have one pair that is completely flat, but I need to figure out which one it is. Oh, there it is. It's like that one. That. A little bit smaller. Oops, there we go. Okay, so we can rip this off. We don't need... Don't want this. Definitely want these to be... Is that better? I don't know if I like the... I don't know which one. If they don't stay closed long, I think it works. Gotta run, have fun. Bye, thank you for showing up. Thanks for coming by. Okay, let's see. Minnow PQ. Slow blink, there we go. I'm just gonna replace that one since it didn't work out. Welcome stream, welcome everybody who's here and watching. Thanks for coming by. We're just working on some stuff at the moment. Working on some GIFs or GIFs. I don't know. Okay, I don't want to start a war. I don't know how different people say it. I've always called it a GIF. Hello. Is it GIF? I don't know. But like the peanut butter is Jif. It's Jiffy, right? So I don't want to call it like the peanut butter. That'd be wrong, right? It's a GIF. I need somebody to enlighten me here. I need to know. Maybe there just needs to be a consensus. Maybe we just need to all decide and be happy. I mean, none of us are going to be happy, but still. Oh, I did have. Wait a minute. Wait. I knew I took some photos of that. Okay. It's this one. Here we go. Yeah, let's put them right on the edge. That'd be fun. Matt always says how the dude who made GIFs claims it makes the J noise, but he isn't an English major and is objectively wrong. Wow. Can't tell if those are fighting words or... working on a blink animation, trying to get him to blink. So we're doing some, not necessarily shady stuff, but we're doing some experimentation to see if we can get him to blink for us. Slow blink was the request. Ah, messed up the freaking words again. Gosh dang it. Remove. This one should be here. Animate on exit. There we go. That should fix it. Just to clarify, the guy who made GIFs is objectively wrong, not Matt. Gotcha. No, Matt can never be wrong. That's not bad. We do want the dissolve. 0.5 is not bad. If I make it longer. I make it shorter. Let's make it shorter. Let's try shorter real quick. That should speed up the frames between. Okay. So, no, but we want a slow blink. Let's make it longer. Kind of works. That one's really short. That one's longer. Why didn't you make that? Oh, weird. It won't make it longer, maybe because this one's eating up too much of the space. Okay, so let's go back down to 45. Let's see if I can increase this one to 45. Try to find that sweet spot between. Okay, let me have that. Yeah, it's not bad. I wonder if we can make this. Can I get it up to 5? 5? Okay, let me have 5. Okay, I think that's the max I can do. Don't think I can go 5, 5. Oh no, let me have 5, 5, okay. Nah, that's too fast. It almost needs to be. I think I like the 4, 5 better. Yeah. I'm trying to determine what would you consider a slow blink? Like really slow? Like obnoxiously slow? Like that's slower. It's not bad. Shboop, shboop. That's actually not bad. I kind of like that. Let's see. Make sure phones are still connected. Yep. Yep. And charging. Okay, we're good. Trying to balance all the things here. I think that's not bad as far as a GIF goes. Like if I do it faster. Maybe faster. kind of like the faster blink, which I think happens if I shorten this. Definitely does it, but does not like me for doing that. It's 0.1. Oh, there we go. That's fast. I like the faster a little bit. Okay, we're getting somewhere here. Okay, so we can reduce this down. 1 second. Let's do 1 second there, and then we can repeat it. Yeah, I think the slow blink was what was holding it back. I think a shorter blink is better. The question is, can I be able to just duplicate the whole thing? Don't know why this is here. Should not be there. Actually, we can get rid of this. And then tell this thing, hey, don't do that at all. We should get a double blink. Shploop. Shploop. There we go. That's not bad. Let's change the animation a little bit here. Let's bring that in a little bit. Do the same thing at the end here. A lot of this stuff like animation is just figuring out where you want things to come in and go out. Shploop. Shploop. There we go. That's cool. I like that. And that should work when I green screen it. Yeah, that should work. Download. Because I have to do some so because I don't have the pro version of Canva here, I can't export these as clear, transparent GIFs. So in order to do it for free, I have to then take it into Adobe After Effects and rotoscope it out. Thank you. Yeah, I think so. I was trying to make it do a slow blink before, and for some reason it didn't work. It needed to be faster and then replicated like twice, like I have it, and it should work pretty good. Nope, I want 2. There we go. It should loop pretty good when as a GIF once I get it cleaned up and stuff. I think that one will be fun. Okay, so the idea is that we're making some new GIFs. So question is, if that one's done, which one do we make next? So let's make a copy real quick. Just go in here. So like this is one of my old ones where it's just literally just flopping the character back and forth on either side for that one, but okay, so I've got a list. I've got check this out, exciting news, good morning, OMG, I got an okay, I've got a this is fine, which I think think that kind of works for this is fine. Kind of. Anyways, I got a yeah, I got a yay, have a good day. Wait, did I? No, that was good morning. A bye, thinking of you, heck, sorry, and I think I did the new one already though. Oh, no, I don't have the new. I just have new real. That's what I'm trying to figure out is what. Oh, I should do one with the bird. Because I do have the bird too. But he doesn't have a speech bubble. Because he's a bird. He's not the main character. Birds don't get to have word bubbles. Not in my world. Let's see. It's not animated, let's ungroup it. There we go. Alrighty. Let's go back to Illustrator for a second. Okay, so he can save that one. I like that one better than I like this one. That one didn't work out too well. Just get rid of that. Those two can be together because they're kind of linked together. Let's do... Where are my other hands? Those should all be eyes and faces. Hands should be... There we go. No, don't want down. Do I have any that are... Those are normal. Oop, those are a little in. Up. Do I not have, like... Do I not have uppies hands? Do I need to make some uppies hands? I need to make some uppies hands. I want to duplicate those. Duplicate. Alright, so let's make some, yeah, uppies. Okay, let's change his mouth though, because I don't want that. The round mouth is good. Alright, I think it's time. There we go. Gotta give Patch some pets. There we go. I'm hoping after the stream, because all I have is just today's stream to complete, and then I should be able to apply for affiliate, and then everybody else can pet Patch, or pet whoever the assistant is for the day on their own, using their points, their channel points. So I'm hoping to get to that. So as long as my average viewers doesn't go down, we should be okay. Okay, let's go back to... I think I have one. Oh, that's right, he's got little stars in his eyes. That was the one I have already. But I don't want stars in his eyes. I don't think I want that mouth. No, I don't want that one. Don't need him screaming. Nope, don't need him doing that. they don't always all work together. Some work together, some work with others, but not always. Okay, there's the little one. The medium one. Woohoo! Doesn't need a question mark. I think he kind of looks like he's saying uppies. Does that look like uppies? Maybe they need to be reader? Certified uppies. I think they need to be a little bit straighter, but not that straight. I got asked last time, are his whiskers in his armpits when he has his arms up? And I'm like, it's a little... You have to suspend your imagination just a little bit. Just a little bit. Yes, they kind of are, and no, they kind of aren't. So. Okay, that's definitely uppies. Better. And thank you for putting that in chat so I know how to spell it. I will take all of the assistance I can get. Yikes. That's the thing, like Katie does the heavy lifting when she has to go through and do my edits on the books and stuff like that. I'm terrible at that. But you know, the funny part is that, and this is the kicker, is that I've always thought of myself like that. Like I've done writing stuff. I even took writing classes in college and stuff like that. But I always just made it that I was, because I have, you know, learning disability and have troubles with, I still flip B's and D's back and forth and stuff like that. But because of all of that and the struggles reading and writing and stuff like that throughout my whole life, I was just like stayed away from writing, being like, no, I can't be a writer. I can't, you know, do any of those kind of things because, you know, I can't spell. I don't know any of the grammar stuff. Like, I'm terrible with grammar. But doing the book project and finding out like I actually do have a way that I kind of envision how the it's in my head, even though I don't necessarily have the correct grammar and spelling to be able to put it together. So the other part of it is that Grammarly is really helpful for a lot of that stuff when I'm just typing into just normal, like Word and stuff like that. Yeah, there we go. Now he's got the uppies going on. I think that's so the interesting thing about, I think about with this book project and stuff like that is that I'd love to be able to talk to people and tell them kind of like what my story has been as far as getting to this point, because like I never saw myself writing books or anything because of all that stuff. And you know, whether it be the learning disability stuff and everything else that kind of held me back in a lot of ways, but it's been kind of fun to be able to, because I could always dream in pictures and create, you know, the stories with the images, but and always, because I always stayed away from the words part of it, that was always what was lacking with what I wanted to do. I was just like, well, I gotta have somebody else write the stories then, or figure it out for me. So, but now it feels like, even though this is like a kid's book and it's simplified, like, oh yeah, I can work in that space and think in those terms, and that works. I can find a voice in that style, which is okay, which is good. Grammar and writing are my strengths, but I wish I had the creativity, artistic ability, and imagination part. It's so cool to see do a project that's like this despite the learning difficulties. We absolutely love the books. Oh, thank you. That's the thing, is like, if I didn't freak out, what was it, 2 years ago now, and just start doing this and just put it together, I don't think I would have ever gotten past that writing thing. Like, it really did take me panicking and being like, oh shit, you know, to just be like, fuck it, I'll just do it. And I just pushed myself to just put it together and do it, and then it turned into something. So I didn't know I had the ability until I actually just started trying to utilize it. You are probably creative in and artistic in a lot of ways. You just have to figure out how to push yourself into that stuff. It can be done. I would suggest trying it and seeing what happens. You never know. When you guys were doing your stockings here at the house, you guys were creative. It's the same idea. Need it more. Okay, why are you not? That's not right. Why are you being a butt? Should be able to group them. Let's see. What do I want to do about this? Ungroup? Group? There it goes. That was really weird. Yeah, that's fine. Oop, now it's too short. Let's go up to 1.5. Let's get that up to 1. See how that works. Welcome everybody. People are just showing up. I got 6 viewers. Hello! Welcome to the stream. Working on some GIFs here. This one is an Uppies GIF at the moment. Just trying to have some fun with these. I have to go back in After Effects later and take away all the green backgrounds, but are we going to maybe get a little jumping animation with it? That's what I was trying to figure out. So once I get the timing down, like, there we go. That's much better. So now that I have a loop on that, now I can take him and I can see. Like, they have a pulse, but I can't change the speed of it is the problem. Because I don't have the pro version. I don't like the pulse anyways. Remove. It's not a pop. It's not an up. Okay, so because none of those are great, what we can do, we can create our own animation. And that's way too fast. Okay, so it's funny. It's not right though. Okay, so let's duplicate it a couple times. Let's see what it looks like with more. Okay, so we're getting there. So we have a couple animation settings here. Let's smooth it out. Oop, that's pretty quick. It's not bad. Not bad. Let's see what it looks like duplicated together. It's not bad. I think the problem is that he has to start down, not up. So let's get rid of that. Let's start him down here. We'll make him jump up. Oh, I went way too many. That's gonna go way too fast. I realized it as I was doing it. I was like, I just need one. Smooth it out. Okay, we need to change it. Hi, Patch. Yes, thank you. Hopefully everybody can hear that. Smooth that out. There we go. Okay, so we should be able to duplicate that a couple times and see what that looks like. I hear the assistant calling. Yeah, the assistant is on his thing, so we'll give him some pets to calm him down a little bit. Okay, that's not too bad. Can we make it a little bit faster? Did I... Let's wait, there we go. Problem with then speeding it up is that then there's more downtime in between. Duplicate. Duplicate. That's not bad, that's cute. I think we need some more uptime with the words though. Let's see. Let's put the pop on it now. Hold. Let's try that. I got 4 there now. That's fine. That's not too bad. I like that. What do we think? Think we need a little bit more uptime on those words? I think it needs a little bit more uptime on the words. Let's try that. Made it worse. Because it has to have a little bit of break in between before the next one pops up. No, that's pretty good. The assistant is now passed out in his position, so we are all good now. I think that's pretty good, though, for an uppies. Maybe it's too fast? Micro adjustments. There we go. That's a little bit better. I love the little jumps. It looks so good. I think the little bit of extra up time with the words definitely looks better. Yeah, it definitely did. I tried to increase it a little bit more and it definitely did not work. I just slowed down his little hops too, so I think those are pretty good. Still feels fast though. This is 2 seconds. Let's put this at like 1.8. So what I'll have to do is I'll have to add 2 uppies in between. Let's check the uppies times. Uppies. Bloop. Yeah. That might be better. 1.7? Uppies. Don't think this is going to work if I duplicate this. Okay, maybe. Let's do 4. See if this works. Maybe increase the time between the word bubbles slightly. You mean the space in between them? Yeah, we need to move this down, I think. Oops, that did not duplicate what I wanted to do. Why does it feel like it's different than the first one? Yeah, I think that's better. You were right. It needed a little bit more space in between those two. Gives you a chance to read the words again, even though you know what the words are going to be. Enough time to reset the animation. Yeah, that's much better. That puts us exactly at 6 seconds. I think that's when you export the animations in After Effects, they have to be exact numbers. They can't be like 6.2, like up here it says 6 seconds in the top right corner. Otherwise, it breaks the timing because it has to render it in full second, 1 second intervals. It does some weird stuff to it. I don't know why, but let's download that one. That one's a pretty good one. I like that one. So we added uppies to the list. Uppies. Nice. Good suggestion. Thank you, Sarsaparilla. Thank you, thank you. Okay, so uppies. There we go. So let's save this guy. There we go. Did you get to see the first one that I was making, Gabby? I'll show you the first one. I think you got to see part of that one. Where he's not amused. Yeah, you got to see him where he's blinking. That's right. He's not amused. That's okay. Okay. Alright, this is our setup. We just posted our week 10, or week 9 today. We'll show it to you real quick. It's all about the Irish, about St. Patty's Day. All of our fun stuff here. Oh, no worries. Wash those dishes. They're important to wash. This one was a fun one to put together today. I got it all worked out this morning, but you can see, like, even in Canva, you can go through and make like pretty complex stuff with all these little bits and pieces and stuff. I'll ungroup it so you can see all, like, every little block I put together for this little castle turret wall. All the little pieces. Little bagpipes. This is the one I was proud of today for the post. Because I love building the little castle. That was fun. And we talked about some Twitch stuff. how close we are to getting to our affiliates, where people can find us, where you can pet the puppers or pet the kitty like today. Pet the kitty. And then some book stuff. Those are posts I put up on Instagram. I should put them everywhere. I put them up on Instagram, Threads, Blue Sky. I do have a TikTok account. I put stuff there. Shh, don't tell anybody. I don't want anybody to know I have a TikTok account. It's the same stuff, though. Just trying to see if I can, where things work and where things have better opportunities. That's what I'm trying to do. Trying to figure it out. Trying to see what happens. Because the idea would be, hopefully, OMG what? You're talking about the castle? The castle is fun. I like the castle. I'm hoping once this stream, I won't get the analytics for it until tomorrow, because for some reason Twitch waits a whole day before they give all of the analytics for a previous stream. But once I have that, if they send me the application to join the affiliate program, then I'm hoping to stream more often. And even if it's just like basic stuff, working on pages or working on different graphics and stuff like that. Because the idea is that if I have access to advertisements, even if there's a couple people watching, or if we can grow that to be more people watching, the advertisement money will hopefully be able to give us a little bump in the ability to like buy ISBNs and even do copyright stuff, which I need to be able to do at some point. Stuff like that. Publishing, buying copies of the book before it comes out so I can make sure that everything looks right, and adjustments and stuff like that. Those things would be nice if I could get the stream to cover some of that stuff. And then people can see, kind of the process that goes into the day-to-day operation stuff. And hopefully. That is the hope and the goal at the moment. And then hopefully my other side jobs and stuff help on those things, and we can go from there. Because I have ideas and plans for this series. Like, I know we're on book 2. Book 2's coming out in May. But like, I already have number 3 written. But I also haven't disclosed how many books are in this series yet either. So we're getting there. We're getting close. Is the TikTok Tahoe anime? Yes, it is. It's new. I know. I have some videos. I've been doing the old, like, I pick a couple videos from back in the day, like last year when I was posting stuff, and then every Thursday I post whatever the new one is on there too. So, but they're the same videos as that goes up on Instagram and stuff like that. So you're not missing anything. If nothing new there, and I'm experimenting with a lot of stuff on that platform. So like how to hide words and stuff in your inside of the videos, and it seems to work, so it's worth doing. Alright, let's see. What else do we have here? Okay, so I'll show you guys. I'll show you a couple things while we're here. I want to show you guys kind of my layout for how I did book one. So most of the stuff I start off like writing it on paper. So I have a physical copy that I take with me, a little template. Actually, I can pull that up too. I think it's this one? Yeah, it's this one. Okay, so this is just my template for my book. So I print these out and then I take them, like if I'm out and about or if I'm in my truck or hanging out while the kids are doing stuff, then I can use these to rough out some of the ideas for the books itself. So I have a plan, or I have picked out that I'm going to do 32 pages in a book, and you guys can see like how each one of those is laid out here. And then I actually have a couple free spaces down here just in case I need to write in some ideas or move some stuff around, then I can do that. But generally, like, this is the layout that I use. So your first page up here, way up there, is going to be a no print page. That's just going to be blank. And then your second page, number 2, is going to be your copyright, and number 3 is going to be your title. So like these first 3 pages up here are you're not really doing much with, especially number 1. 2 and 3, if you've written one book before, then these are very similar, or very much the same in certain ways. And then 32 is also a glue down page, so there's nothing that goes on that. So if you're writing a kid's book like this with 32 pages, you generally start your first page on number 4. So this is generally way I do my digital layouts for that kind of stuff too. So you can see, like, I plan out all the word bubbles. Sometimes I have little drawings that go with things, so that I remember, like, oh, I want these tweets to be here, the click-clacks, and the boink and the blip of the button falling off of his shirt and stuff. Spoiler for anybody who hasn't read book 1, but it's been out for a year, almost a year now. But yeah, this is the general setup that I use for my pages. And then you can see, like, I put down here, like, I had an idea for him sunbathing at some point that I didn't end up using, but that was in these little extra parts. But this is kind of this is kind of how I figured out that I could write these type of books. Is I was just like, oh, I'll just word bubble everything. I won't write it like a traditional manuscript, which every time I hear somebody say that word, I'm like, oh, it makes me cringe a little bit. But this is essentially my manuscript in certain ways. I just plot out all of the word bubble interactions and how those move how I want them to move some of the story and the imagery that I have in my head kind of set up. But you can see that I have the different words set up for these white ones being the humans that are talking, and these gray ones are the people, or the cats talking, the animals. And I think this is the first one I did, and I made a change for the other stories, and I think I showed you that in the layout, that these are I changed them to color later so that I can keep them straight and not get them all mixed up. It's like a reverse storyboard. It really is, because then I take this and then I kind of go back and retype it out as a manuscript too, so that I have it to do edits on, because Grammarly won't do edits in Photoshop like this. It won't check the spelling for me, so I have to go through and type it out in Google Sheets. Sheets? Yeah, I think it's Sheets. But I type it out in there and then have Grammarly run the spell check on it and stuff like that, so it helps me out. And then the wife comes through and Mrs. Tahoe does the edits on punctuation and make sure I didn't miss anything. But yeah, it works out pretty good so far. I would show you number 2, but I can't yet because it's not out. I can't have you have spoilers. Even though that may change at some point. I know you've seen it, Sarsaparilla. I know you've seen book 2, and I've got your approval, so I know it's good in that way. So, but I think, okay, so this is the question. In this world where we have all of these things, secrets, are they good for a project like this, or for these kind of things? Like, is it better to like show all the cards in your hand up front and maybe get people excited, or is it better to try to be like, there are things on the way? Is that more exciting to people? Or like, I don't know if it's worth, if the investment, if people would be invested in certain things if it was just out in the open. Like, if I told you how many books were going to be in this series, would you be like, oh yeah, I'm more invested in that? Or is it more exciting for it to be a surprise? That's my question. The question of the day. Which one is better? At some point I need to know how to do polls on Twitch. I don't think I can do them quite yet because I gotta look to see if that's an affiliate thing or not. I can't remember. We'll give Pet a patch real quick. Or patch a pet real quick. Wow. Someday I'll get it right. Oh, you know what I can do? I know what I can do real quick while we're winding down a little bit here. That's a hard, because the surprise is really fun, but knowing more books are coming is also really exciting, right? That's where I get into the gritty of it. Is I'm like, I don't know which one people would respond to more. Okay. We'll head over. Welcome to, okay, we'll do a little introduction. Welcome to stitchtales.com. This is our website. It's got lots of information on it, lots of ways to, lots of things to find and see. It's got a little carousel here with some images of stuff that I've worked on. There's some bookmarks. There's book 1. And we're back to the beginning, so we'll go ahead and look through. Here's a picture of book 1 from my first photo shoot I did. You can pick that up now just about anywhere. You can also go and order it from like a bookstore if you'd like to. They won't have them on hand, but they can order them in if you would like. Same thing with pre-ordering book 2. There are, and I'll scroll down to the next part, but it is available for pre-order, and the release date is May 3rd. And if you want to order it at like Barnes & Noble or Amazon, you can. It is available there. If you would rather not purchase from one of those two bigger ones, I also have an option to purchase it from bookshop.org. And what it does is, depending on like, I have Thistle and Nightshade, which is the little independent bookstore over here close to me. So when you pre-order a copy of the book, let's show you real quick. We'll view the cart. It actually gives $5.10 to local bookstores in that way. So and it should give them a kickback of some of the pre-order money too. So it supports me, it supports them. Everybody's happy in that way. So should be cool like that. No, don't ask me that. Okay. So then we'll go back here. Oh, it's got a bunch of stuff up at the top. Okay. I didn't realize that. Oh, because I normally... There we go. I had the favorites bar. Secret. No. But that's here on stitchtales.com. You can just click on the pre-order button underneath the timer here. There are 43 days left, and that'll take you there. But we've got some book reviews, and then we also have some samples, which you can flip through. They're short, but you can check them out, and you can check out the front and the back of the book of both number 1 and number 2. Just cool little thing. Heads in flip books. You can put your own flip books together there. They give you the option of having 5 free ones, and then if you want more than that, then you have to do their monthly subscription stuff. But yeah. And then we also have other pre-order information here. And if you want to know what each of these places has to offer and be able to make your decisions about where you would like to purchase or pre-order, you can look through this stuff and see what you like. It shows you like how much I make from Barnes & Noble and Amazon, which is the same. Basically, the 50-cent profit is what you make on a book regardless. Like it's never very much in that way. The only time that's different is if you work with an independent bookstore and they're willing to buy books from you for a certain price, so your profit goes up a little bit on that. Or if you buy them directly from me at like a event or something like that, then I get way more in that way. But these ones are like, they expect hundreds of thousands of books to be sold. That's why this is low, is because the difference would be in how many people can see and purchase. And then Ingram offers an option to be able to buy from their link, but this part of it scares me, that you can't pre-order and it's not returnable. So like if you get a damaged book, like they printed it badly and sent it to you, that's not returnable in any way. So that one kind of sucks. I'm not too thrilled with that, but for anybody that wants to go and check out the book for free, it's also at the Washoe County Library and the Whitney Library in Las Vegas. So you can go check it out. And then I don't know about the Washoe County Library, but the Whitney Library, I talked to the guy that runs that one, and he wants book number 2 when it comes out as well. So that's exciting. But there we go. And then hopefully the library will have their 2025 Author Fest this year. We'll have to see whether or not, with all the cuts and stuff that are happening, but it would be fun and exciting to go back and do that again. But we'll have to see. But yeah. Then we have our little shop and store here from Printify. And that's it. And then my author information. So yeah. So for anybody looking to pre-order a copy of either of my books, stitch-tales.com is where you would go to find all the information. So yeah, what time is it? What are we got about 10 minutes. Yeah, we'll roll up in about 10 minutes, but thought I'd go through some of that and talk about some different things. I kind of want to use the streams as kind of those things, like where I can work on certain things, but then also talk about some of the process that goes into making these things as well. So I'm hoping, because it's not, I've noticed like there's not a lot of live streams of this type of stuff either on YouTube or on Twitch, so I'm hoping maybe this will be something that will be of interest to people, and they might want to come check out and see what's going on. It might be kind of cool, but yeah. That's what we got going on. But thank you everybody for coming in and watching. I appreciate it. Thank you, Michelle, for watching.
You're welcome.
My daughter's behind me eating. Are you eating dinner or are you eating snacks? Oh, you're eating snacks. Never mind. Dessert. My bad. Sorry. My bad. How are those cookies? Okay. Are you still have your Oh, you do have your iPad with you right now. Goofy bud. No, you're good. Any new merch in the shop? We have some. Let me go back to it real quick. Let's go look at it real quick. Shoop. We added a new sticker sheet. So last week, Katie and I went through and we designed out the sticker sheet, and we haven't ordered one yet because we want to test it to see, make sure like these guys have their little cutouts around them, but I want to make sure that they're cut out correctly. But yeah, we made a little sticker sheet with a bunch of different little stickers on it. Hopefully it'll get cut out correctly, is the idea. That was a new one that Katie worked with me on last week, so, but yeah, it should be able to cut them out, and then you can put like different stickers all over the place and stuff like that, so I thought that was kind of a cool idea. But we added, I think we talked about this last week too, we added a couple iron-on patches, and then we got a request for a like rock guitar metal patch, our iron-on patch. So I'm hoping to work on that at some point for one of the streams as well. Ooh, I like the little rounded corners on that one. I like that better. Yeah, we got a couple things in here. This is one of my favorite ones, the I Heart Adopted Animals patch. Iron-on patch. Thought that one was kind of cool. Does that one come in rounded corners? Oh, it does come in rounded corners too. Yay. We want to make one for Castor so we can put it on his little jean jacket. Just got stoked about the new shirt colors. Which shirt colors? Oh, the t-shirt. Wait, the woman's crop top one? Or no, these ones. Yeah. Well, he requested the colors last week, so we went through and made some different color variations and stuff like that. But I think I'm gonna change some of the design because we were working on part of it last week, and I have a better. Can I go back? Bookmarks. Where's my bookmarks? Let's see, my products. We have. I can show you the sweater. Is this gonna show me bigger pictures? No, it's not. Preview. There we go. See how this one has like a white line around it? It makes it stand out a little bit better compared to just having just the character sit on the sweater. So I'm gonna go back and I'm working on some more that are along this line. So right, the hoodie's kind of cool. I know I was gonna show Katie that I put the little bees on the sleeve. I don't think she's seen that yet. Let's see. Yeah, this one. The little bees. I was experimenting with the different things I can put on the sleeves, but That's the idea for the moment. It's got a back, but I'm not sure about the back yet. As you can see, it's still in the experimental stage. But that's the idea. I also got to see my grandma today, and she had bought this long sleeve version, and it came with the character printed on the front and nothing printed on the back. So I was like, oh no. But I never got to see her before in the past 30 days since she ordered it, so I don't think it's available for return now, unfortunately. So definitely, if you purchase something, you just pre-sold 2 hoodies. Yeah, nice. Nice. Well, now I've got pressure to really make it look good. Gosh, dang it. But we got to make sure, like, if we order something that it has all the stuff on it, because she got her long sleeve and it didn't have the design on the back, which I was sad about. No, she ordered the long sleeve. Yeah. And Katie got the crop top, but yeah, I think I'm going to work on these 3, so I should probably take those off the shop for the moment. And then get the sweaters up at some point. So the only problem I have is that it's almost end of sweater weather time. So should I do sweaters, or should I just move to should I finish the sweater, or should I switch over and start doing t-shirts instead? That's the kicker. Booty shorts? We do have... Okay. We're gonna go look. Matt said booty shirts. He asked for it. We've got, like, those stretchy shorts for women. We've got the workout shorts. We've got all kinds of different shorts. What are we looking for? We've got, like, relaxed ones. We got options here, Matt. We can work on this. I can tell you have mentioned this to your wife already. No comment. Look, we can make you a pair of men's boxers. Would that work for you? Will that make you happy? I like the pajama pants. The pajama pants are cool. They have pajama pants you can make on there, Michelle. We could make a Buttons pajama pants. Like your Choco Cat ones. We could do that, yeah. I just found those. That's cool. Do they do swim trunks? I believe they do, yes. Oh, Gabby wants pajama pants too. Dang. Oh, there's another set of pajama pants there. There they are. There's the swim trunks. Matata. Oh, they even have basketball, like, rib shorts too? Dang, they have so much stuff on this website. It's crazy. So, like, we're gonna go over our time. I said we were gonna be done at 7, but we're looking at cool shit now, so. Yeah, they have a whole pajama bodysuit. We can do the whole suit. Oh, I'm gonna go look at the girl pajama pants for you, Michelle. And for Gabby. Let's go back to the catalog. Let's see, that was under women's clothing bottoms. Because they have, like... Yep, there we go. Women's pajama pants. They have fleece sweatpants. Do we need thongs? Thongs? Do you need a thong, Michelle? No. Oh, she said no! Joggers. There we go. There's some pajama pants. We can put the print on all over the place. Gabby's jumping in the shower, but she mentioned she wants the men's ones. Gotcha. They have women's ones too. Oh, they have satin pajama set. That's interesting. I know you don't have a satin pajama set. I don't think so. You have like this. The satin ones would be like super smooth. They have a women's short pajama set. That would work. Okay, so what I'm hearing is I just need to keep doing these streams in the evening times like I'm doing, and then people will show up and just tell me the stuff that they want me to make, and I'll just do that. Oh, oh, Matt, silly boy. They have little kid. Oh, they have little kid ones too. Okay. What else they got? I think we were talking about the shoes at one point too. Oh, they have sneakers now? Do you know what we should do, Michelle? We should make Mom a pair of the sneakers. She would die. She would die if she had those. We just won't tell her. Oh, they have slippers too. Classic sneakers. I could just spend all day making stuff on here. All week. No, they don't have rock climbing shoes, but good try. Shucks and darn. Yep, there you go. Women's mesh sneakers. Those would be breathable too, so that'd be cool. Sneakers.
Convention outfits. Let's go with that.
Convention outfits? What? Head to toe merch? Oh my gosh. Lips.
I'll wear
Mm.
convention. I don't care.
Michelle says she wants the pajama pants and she'll just wear those to the convention. She'll be fine with that.
I don't care. I love pajamas.
As long as you can climb in them and do what you want, then you'll be all good.
They're stretchable and breathable.
Yeah, you'll be good. Yeah, lots of stuff. Lots of options and things to mess with and stuff, so looks like I have a new bunch of new stuff to mess around with and see what's going on, so cool. Alright, well, let's do the thing and roll up for now, and then hopefully once, if it goes through and the affiliate happens, then I have no problem being a walking billboard. That would be cool. We'll roll up for this evening, and we'll pick it up next time. Hopefully, like I said, the affiliate stuff comes through, and we can start streaming more often, and then Mrs. Tahoe can be here because she likes to get in on some of the action too. And Michelle will never be on this show ever. Wow. Yeah, it's picking that up, by the way. They could hear you. Okay. All right, everybody. Well, thanks for coming. I'm hoping to get a weekly time that this repeats every week. I'm not sure when it is. Thursdays is pretty good right now, but we'll have to see and then go from there. And then there might be more depending. But I will let everybody know. I will put up on social medias and stuff like that, so people have a good idea of when to come by and say hi and help out. Because just being in the stream, especially if we get ad revenue going, helps a lot. So, but thanks for coming and have a good night, and we'll see you next time. Bye.